ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks, and we got Do Good in his AT-15 as a tier 9 game. And remember, I totally didn't forget the name of the map at all. It's not like I haven't... It's been like a month and a half since the last time I casted a game. But anyways, yeah, fixed the camera. So yeah, where have I been? Well, well, first off, I've been going through a really bad bout of depression, and then after that, I kind of just... I don't know if I got burned out, or just lazy, or all three, like, combined between the depression, the burnout, and the laziness. I just stopped wanting to record. So I've been doing a lot of things to get myself back into fighting shape, basically. Doing exercises, and playing games, and taking control of my life, and stuff like that. And so more and more I've missed recording, so I'm going to start recording again. That's the basic gist of it. Between all the problems I just had to plow through to get this recording going, I should be worth it, I hope. Just spent like 15 minutes trying to figure out why my software all of a sudden doesn't like World Tanks. Oh well. It's going to let me record, or I'm going to kick it to the curb. That's the threat I made, totally. Anyways, nice. Look at this angle. Unfortunately, not able to put one through the front of that WZ, but we do reload fast enough that are able to try and hit this cupola. But he backs off far enough that now we just can't see him, and well, that's going to be unfortunate. Now, the bad thing that's sitting back here is the artillery pretty much has a heyday with you. If they're sitting in the right spot down here, like they probably are, then RD will just be able to drop a shell on him whenever they please. Also, because of the fact that the cupolas on this thing are the weak spots, well, they will always be showing unless somehow you can hide them. But really, was likely at that. It does put a nice shot into the front of that WZ, managing to either connect with the lower glacis or the drive wheel there, and get a little bit of damage in. 200 damage so far. Our team isn't exactly winning this, but I guess they're not really losing yet either. The concentration of the enemy team is fully in this town, so I don't know why these guys are holding back as much as they are. They should be right up to this line. They can fire down into town and assist us. Or at very least put pressure on this field. It looks like there's only one enemy tank in that field, and our Batchat is going to go more a scout. We're about to have a guy come around the corner, and we're gonna pop him. As he goes ahead and gives us that opportunity, and does get the reload off in time to snap that killing blow him just before he gets back out. But now we have problems. RHM across the way, but not only that, we have a T-28 prototype that's going to be flanking us in a little bit. Anytime you manage to get yourself flanked by T-28, that's bad. This guy really doesn't care about us. I guess he doesn't think we can do enough damage for him, to worry about. But well, he's going to be proven wrong, as we put about 600 damage into him as he just comes charging around. And now they realize that there isn't anyone else here. They're gonna start trying to figure out how to dig us out. Now the WZ is looked for a second like he was gonna push the SU-122-44 carcass out in front of him, so he could get basically be hauled down. But it looks like he's not, in fact, gonna do that. I don't know where he is. Our teammates have basically shored up our flanks, but by doing so, they've opened up their own flanks. So this is going to start to go badly real fast unless we can start to take out the high priority tanks like that M103 that need to die. We are starting to really put the pressure on the enemy team and collapse in on them in the field anyway. But this city group is not all that strong right now, And if the enemy team realizes that, they can definitely capitalize on that. However, they are currently just concentrating on getting themselves shot as much as possible. Which is really nice, because I really enjoy when the enemy team concentrates on getting themselves shot. It really makes it easier, you know, to get that good damage in. As they've all condensed themselves into one little alley, we dropped an artillery shell on them, stunning them all. And now this WZ has again come around the corner, wishing to challenge us, realizes his mistake, but this time he does not get out of there nearly as unscathed as last time. I think we're about to take his life here in a second. And this Pershing is in a great spot. Hey, we get the first damage done to us all game by this Pershing, and now we TO the Pershing. Yep. That was not really unexpected. However, they did break out of this alley. They are taking apart our entire P back there, and they have basically locked down both ends of the alley. However, they're still ignoring us, and they're still sitting in places we can just go ahead and just shoot them up without worrying about anything. This poor VK has suddenly realized how bad of a position he's in, but at this point in time it doesn't matter. He gets taken out by artillery because they already just wanted to feel like he was in this game. And now the T-28 has guys on both sides of him. Manages to bounce the shot from behind, but that's okay. We can go ahead and put that shot clean through the side of his tank, taking him out of the game. And yeah, rendering this game over and done with. That was beautiful. Wow, for the amount of damage we took, and we definitely dished out a lot of damage in return. I'm just gonna say one little note completely off topic for a second. So you know that I am now wearing glasses, and the reason I'm not wearing them and won't be wearing them probably most most of the videos from now on is the fact that I get too much glare off the monitors. I don't like it, so I've just taken them off. It does make my eyesight worse, but the screen's 2 feet in front of me. I can definitely see that. Just means I can't see anything across the room. It's not the point. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Shellproof, Fighter, and Fire for Effect. This was well earned, and of course, the high caliber. Just putting shots into people who didn't even realize he was there half the time. And except for this WZ, who just challenged him time and time again, and he just threw a ton of damage back in this guy's face, telling him time again, stop that, it's annoying. As that WZ did not much else in that game. T71 deserved props. He managed to get quite high up on the scoreboard, but overall, this game was carried by our AT-15. Without him, this game may have gone completely different, as they would have been able to flood that one side of the board and turn the tables on the rest of our team. 26 shots fired and 24 of those connected. That makes only 2 misses, and I can't remember which they were. Doesn't really matter. Most of our targets were in close. Oh, those would have been the shots on the WZ to start, right? Where the shots didn't go anywhere near where he was aiming, and just instead chose to go to the outside of the circle. For 6 minutes of gameplay, this was worth it. I wish he'd had premium, but again, not everybody can afford it all the time, and I get that. But yeah, he definitely earned some good experience here. Thank you so much, Doc, for saying this in. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.